Good morning, viewers. Today, on the eve of Independence Day, one question that will be on for the J&K Police personnel, which is that will J&K Police get 20% hardship allowance this Independence Day? J&K Police, over the time period, has played a massive role in keeping peace in the state, and that too also in the turbulent times. J&K Police always kept a strong notion to handle the situation and turn it normal on its own, or with the help of other security forces in the state. The demand of 20% hardship allowance was made back in 2016 ending or 2017 starting, and they have not got it yet, but there are chances that J&K Police can get it, if not now, then anytime soon. J&K Police personnel, they have rendered great sacrifices in last few decades, displaying commitment in controlling the unprecedented mass agitations in the year 2008, 2010, and for that matter, the recent one in 2016. Crosstown News, when talked to experts in the police matters, they told that the paramilitary forces like CRPF, they receive much higher hardship allowances, and the J&K Police personnel, they are also in the front line when it comes to the tough times. So similar, if not similar, maybe the 20% hardship allowance can be given to the J&K Police personnel. The question is that it is not about the hardship allowance, the increment in hardship allowance, but it is kind of moral booster to the J&K Police personnel, especially keeping in mind the kind of duties they have been performing in last 3, 4, 5 years in the Kashmir Valley and also in the certain sensitive areas of Jammu zone. So the hardship allowance could act as a moral booster for them to perform their duties with more intensity. So it will be interesting to see whether the J&K Police personnel, they will get the 20% hardship allowance this Independence Day, or maybe before Eid for that matter, or maybe latest by Diwali. That will be a big moral booster to the J&K Police. And as per the information available with the Crosstown News, a petition has also been filed in this case, where a demand has been put to increase the hardship allowance to 20%. Let's see what happens on that. Second story that we'll take up today is that the J&K government has set a checklist for obtaining the study leave, for the submission of study leave cases now. As per the order circular that has been issued by GAD, it said that study cases which have been submitted by various administrative secretary are incomplete and don't indicate to whether the official concerned has proceeded on study leave and whether the condition intended to grant of study leaves, including those prescribed by the finance department, have been duly satisfied. Even in certain cases, it has been found that the administrative department permit the officials to proceed on study leave without the prior approval of the competent authority. This is not in the violation of study leave rules, but is setting an unnecessary trend which needs to be stopped. So there is a question, there are two questions to it. One, the competent authorities, the government has set competent authorities from which you have to get the approval before proceeding on the study leave cases, and finance department is one of them. And the guidelines have also been set by the finance department. But in some cases, the administrative secretary, they are giving the approval to the study cases even without the guidelines being set or met. Second question is that there are many cases of study leave where the officer, they have traveled out and done courses, but even in that time they had their attendances marked in their offices. Especially, it is not now, but if we go couple of years ago, in late 90s, in starting 2000, there would be number of cases where the officers, they have gone for higher education, they have got their degrees done, but without the proper study leave cases. An inquiry can be set by the governor in that matter also. Thank you so much. Keep following Crosstown News for more such news updates. Thank you.